Hey, good morning, Mid-Missouri. Happy Thursday. At a glance, your forecast looks dry today, but it's what's happening early this morning before 10 o'clock that will be the most impactful. We're seeing that snow that rain that moved through yesterday. It was widespread during the overnight hours, and that's now becoming snow, and we'll likely see that push throughout the morning here, especially from places north of a line, from Sedalia to Mexico. So Moberly, Macon, Brunswick, Fayette, you're all kind of in that snow line. In that snow region, we'll say. So we've seen some good snow coming down in Kansas City, and we're starting to see snow now in places like Sedalia. Take a look at the camera. This is from early this morning. Again, if you're watching later in the day, but the time is 4:47 to give you an idea. We're seeing some snow come down. It started as rain, now it's mixing into snow, 37, so we don't have to get down to freezing for that to happen. We're looking at some purple counties here on our winter alerts map. That's a winter weather advisory. That's in effect through about noon today. So again, places like Marshall, Brunswick, Macon, seeing the best potential for some accumulations. How much could we see? Well, in that area where we've got the greatest impact, of course, with the winter weather advisory, we're looking at anywhere between 1 to 2 inches being possible. And it won't last all day. It's just we've got some good snow rates, and it's going to accumulate pretty quickly, and then we're likely to warm back up later today. And so we'll see some melt on that. So if you're up this morning, measure while you can before it melts. Trace to an inch is technically possible as far south as Warsaw, Versailles, Columbia, Mexico, but on that very southern edge, again, your better chances of a trace, not an inch. The inch possibilities are greatest towards maybe Boonville and Moberly, if at all, in that window. That's kind of the range we're looking at. We don't expect much in the way of travel concerns for folks as far south as California, Versailles, Columbia, Mexico, and Vandalia. Really the better impacts as far as roadways go, it's going to be back towards the north and the west. We could see some accumulations on some grassy surfaces and some of those cars, elevated surfaces, decks, of the sort. As we look at temperatures early this morning, we're going to have a problem with temperatures above freezing. That's going to keep some of that snow from really trying to accumulate. It's really where we have these darkest blues, where the snow rates are pretty good, where we've got better lift in the atmosphere. That's where the snow is really going to start to pile up a little bit. Rain's turning to snow this morning, and again, pay attention to those darker blues. They're hanging around near Brunswick and Macon and Marshall the longest. Again, that's why we have the winter weather advisory in that location. The lighter blues to the south, they don't even last that long. We're looking at this starting to lift to the north by around 10 o'clock, and so it's coming to an end. But not only that, it's switching back to rain as temperatures start to warm later in the morning. We'll be back into the upper 30s, eventually near 40s for a high this afternoon. As we're looking dry, we may even see some pockets of sunshine come out later this afternoon. So again, we're tracking that chance for a little snow early this morning, and then heading towards early Friday morning, we've got a little wave passing to the south. We've been talking about this for some time now. That, much like this morning, has shifted a little bit. Now it's looking like it's going to pass mostly south of mid-Missouri, although we will have a chance for a few flurries, maybe a little rain snow mix in places like Camdenton, Fort Leonard Wood, over towards Rolla, and then that passes out of here. And then we're looking like we're dry the rest of your day Friday. We'll even see some sunshine in the late afternoon, but those clear skies cool us down early Saturday morning, down into the 20s. The sunshine, though, is going to be a trend for Saturday. We're back up into the upper 40s by the afternoon with mostly sunny skies. Overall, a pleasant weekend with upper 50s in store by Sunday.